Hello, my little hackmons. You guys know how much I love just doing random like questionnaires and stuff because they're fun and they make me think. And today's is going to have a little twist to it. All of these questions are about dating and romance, but we're going to interpret them here as being about fictional crushes and answer accordingly. I'm gonna take this one to mean who was your first fictional crush or one of your first. My very, very first was Dark Link from The Legend of Zelda. I do not know why, out of all people, him is what I was really, really attracted to. Girahim and Batty and all that came after. And as for like the how did your high school crush turn out as an adult, I guess I'm interpreting that to mean like how how are they like later on in the canon of whatever thing. And I'm really sad to say this, but I think these characters really fell off. I mean, there is a Dark Link suit in Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, but he hasn't had like an actual canonical appearance. We really haven't we've seen him as like costumes for Link, but we really haven't seen him as an adversary to Link in such a long time. Since I like villains mostly, I feel like a lot of them this could be applicable to, because they're always monologuing. They never actually kill the heroes when they have the chance to, you know, they got all the tools right in front of them. But my pick for this would be Leon S. Kennedy, just investigating random creepy things. I mean, I know, you know, obviously there's the gameplay motivation, but this man just can't keep himself out of dark situations. Being these weird zombie-like people inside a gas station store, and the first thing he does is like, I'm gonna go get some gas. Okay, creepy village in Spain that's isolated from the rest of the country, cults, parasites. Yeah, I'll take on that job. This man just can't keep himself out of danger. He has no self-awareness of the horror genre at all. Leon Kennedy's like the anti-Scream. I swear to God, I hope this isn't applicable to real people, but for me, what tells me the most about a fictional man are his weapons, as weird as that sounds. Think about Dante versus Virgil, right? You know, Dante has got this massive arsenal of weapons he's collected, you know, from all sorts of different monsters. They have all sorts of legendary paths, you know, you can tell he's adventurous, he's a very outgoing guy, will stop at nothing to get what he wants. And then you look at Virgil and he's just got the one katana, and you can tell like he's more solitary, he's quiet. I think the type of weapon that a character has can also tell you a lot about them. Like, characters with swords, for some reason, men with swords seem to be very serious, very, very much deep thinkers. They like to monologue about, you know, whether they're a hero or villain, like what's right and wrong and all that. Especially if it's a katana, they seem to be very, very stoic and introspective. So, think, you know, Virgil, you got Sephiroth, you got Gyu from Demon Slayer. They're all sort of like the tough, emotionless sword guys. I don't know if fun-loving is the right term here, but characters with guns seem to be more, I don't know, excitable, I guess? I don't know how to say it, but they're more like, haha, yes, I am the bad guy. Like Revolver Ocelot is a great example here. He's just like, yeah, I'm just spinning my revolvers. I'm Revolver Ocelot. You've got Prompto from Final Fantasy 15, who wields a gun, and obviously, you know, he's very cute, upbeat, and joyful, in contrast to Noctis. You know, you got Irvine from 8, who's just like, yeah, I'm a cool sharpshooter. You got Liquid Snake, who's just like, haha, I'm the bad guy. Yeah. And I mean, look, dude comes with 2 guns. This was just like a sudden realization that I just had reading this question. Just like something clicked for me. The type of weapon can actually really reveal a lot about a character, and I think that this is quite fascinating, actually. I'm gonna have to do a deep dive video on this someday. I think that with fictional crushes, green flags and red flags can vary greatly on the person, but I feel like a very universal green flag is a character that has a lot of merchandise. Character does have like a sizable amount of merchandise. You can really get the feeling that like they're all around you, they're really there, they're there for you. I think best example here is Joker from Persona 5. I've got quite a lot of stuff with him on it, and I don't know, he's just always felt, it feels like he's just always been there. For this, I'm considering a date to be like interacting with your fictional other's media for the first time, or playing the video game they're from, or doing reaction videos like me. So I think the most fun I have ever had reacting to a fictional crush is hands down, no contest. I'm sorry to everyone else here, you know, not picking favorites, this is just who I had the most fun with. It's gotta be Dante. I mean, this dude is crazy. He is every media trope in the book. Like, he is the action hero, but he's also the goofy guy. And I think the fun in reacting to him is like, oh my god, what is he gonna do next? Part of why I really liked Devil May Cry was because of how unpredictable it was. Like, you would have a very serious cutscene with, you know, dramatic music, epic fight scenes, great cinematography, and then you would follow that with like something random and stupid. Which is why I felt really free when it came to making fan content for Devil May Cry, because I feel like we don't know too much about the lore. There's a lady who has this cult, and the cult was so influential that they named the city after the lady. Again, you know, no one would really bat an eye. And I think the randomness and goofiness is why I'm so hyper-fixated on Metal Gear right now. It definitely has that same sort of, not exactly the same vibe as Devil May Cry, but it strikes the same chord, if you know what I mean. Like, it scratches the same itch of like, okay, you know, this is a really serious video game about the horrors of war, but we're also gonna throw in like some random funny crap out in the middle of nowhere, because why the hell not? And again, that's why I feel like really free to make fan content for it, because the Metal Gear lore is so insane that anything can happen. You know, my current big project is a fanfic where Otacon falls in love with an AI anime girl, and, you know, considering the crazy technology that's been present in the Metal Gear franchise, I really don't think in AI anime girl, I mean, Chat GPT, but it's a cute girl, is really out of the question here. Thank you so much for joining me, my little hackmons. If you have any ideas for themes for new random questions videos, or you have some fun questions of your own for me to answer, let me know in the comments.